Ladies and gentlemen, recently the NFL has displayed probably the ultimate hypocrisy. They're now trying to raise awareness about something that Kaepernick was taking a knee over, and he got pushed out of the NFL and they would not hire him. What they have done is the ultimate insult, for real. So let's get into this. This is USA Today, May 30th, 2020. Kenny Stills and Eric Reed join Twitter in roasting the NFL for their statement on George Floyd. The NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell released a statement on George Floyd, the unarmed black man who was killed earlier this week when a Minneapolis police officer put his knee into his neck for over 8 minutes. In a statement, the league said it was greatly saddened by the events happening across the country, including the killings of Ahmaud Arbery, who was killed while jogging, and Breonna Taylor, who was killed in her own home. In a statement, Goodell continued to say, there remains an urgent need for action to prevent things like this from happening in this country, and that they be using their platform to bring about that change. What a fucking insult. Kaepernick, back in 2016, was taking a knee to bring awareness to the police brutality that has never stopped. This has been something that's gone on for centuries in America. And you wouldn't give him a job. So now you want to bring awareness, and we're all supposed to overlook the fact that the league turned its back on Kaepernick for the same exact reason. Y'all are a piece of shit for real. So I already read the statement, and there was a lot of backlash over this. For many people, through these words were hollow. So many people looked at that and they were like, what the hell did he just say? That include NFL players Kenny Stills and Eric Reed, both who are staunch supporters of Kaepernick. And Kenny Stills wrote, "Save the bullshit." And he wrote this on May 30th, 2020 at 6:49 p.m. Reed even made fun of the NFL's song of the season campaign. So he wrote, "I'm looking forward to Songs of the Season 2.0." And that was on May 30th, 2020 at 6:10 p.m. And this was all on Twitter. They were the only ones to let Goodell and the NFL have it. The rest of the internet pitched in too. Many were quick to point out the NFL's hypocrisy in all this. This very situation is exactly what Colin Kaepernick silently protested against in 2016. Yet here he is, still unemployed by the league. Okay, so Grant Darling wrote, "Y'all are the last organization that should be speaking on this." I agree with that. And of course, there were all kinds of response. And Chris Williamson wrote, "Well, at Kaepernick 7, get hired then?" Of course not. And then someone wrote, should have listened, and they have Kaepernick. These are valid criticism. The NFL says that there's an urgent need for action for situations like this. But for many people, it seems like Kaepernick was seemingly being punished for doing the very thing with this protest. Only the NFL can prove that it isn't the case. To this point, they haven't done that yet. Until they do, statements like this will always ring hollow for so many people. Yeah, you're right about that. You are absolutely right. Now, Colin Kaepernick actually did crop up recently in the news over the last few days. He is paying the legal fees for protesters in Minneapolis. And it's been 4 years since Colin Kaepernick first took a knee during the national anthem. And, these same people that are all upset and want everything reopened were the very ones that were ignoring, making a big issue and protesting and burning sneakers and all that lame shit. I still remember it. Okay, so he took a knee during the national anthem against police brutality and the unjust treatment of Black people in America. 4 years later, he's still doing his part in fighting against those very same injustices and protecting those who will join him. So good for him. I mean, he's stepping up to the plate to take care of people's legal fees that get arrested out in the streets for protesting against the death of George Floyd. Now anybody in the NFL, Roger Goodell, you just sound like a complete idiot. And now Colin Kaepernick can say, you just proved this point. You were deeply opposed to him protesting, but now you want to put a statement out and you want to act like this is supposed to mean something to everybody. Typical hypocrisy that we always see in America, y'all. But please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.